Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Miss Farley.
Mr. Lange. Today we're going to go over some catching activities you can do at home. First, we're going to go over the drop and catch. So I think Miss Farley's going to take this one over real quick.
I sure can.
So we're going to use a ball that bounces.
Yes, that's the key. Because if you drop it and it doesn't bounce back up, you can't practice catching it. So I'm going to have my ball that bounces. I'll stand back a little bit so you can see me. I'm just going to let it go. I'm not going to slam it at the ground.
Miss Farley, hold on a second. Why are we not going to slam the ball at the ground? What could happen if we slam the ball at the ground when we're looking down at the ball?
Oh, man.
Where can we get hit? In the noggin.
Right there. We don't want that to happen. Or if you bounce it too high, then you might not be able to see it. And then it also might hit you in the face. We don't want that to happen. So I'm going to just let it go. I'm holding it with my two hands. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to catch it. I let it bounce one time. Drop. And catch it. And that's it. That's one way you can practice catching. And you're going to watch the ball the whole time. There we go.
Okay, another way we can practice catching. I have scarves here. So you can use a scarf. Miss Farley's got a pink scarf. Or if you're sitting at home, you can use a towel or tissues. Something that floats, okay? Because now we're going to practice throwing something in the air and catching it. So, you're going to take your scarf or your tissue or your towel, whatever you have at home. It's a little windy outside, so it might be a little more difficult today. Or we're going to throw our object in the air. Whoop, it's flying away.
Wow!
We're throw our object in the air and watch it go up. And it's going to come down slowly, and we're going to work on catching it with our hands, okay? So like I said, it's a little more difficult today because it's windy out here, and these are so light. So you're going to look at your object in your hand, toss it straight up. We already worked on tossing. Whoop, I caught it on my head. Toss it straight up. Keep your eyes on the target. Get your hands in the air and grab. So start low, eyes on the prize here. Throw it in the air and grab. Next, we have something a little. You want to use beach ball or do you want to use?
Want to do beanbags?
Beanbag, okay.
Let's do beanbags. We have two.
Next, this is something a little heavier, so this might work a little better.
All right, so friends, we're going to practice tossing in the air and catching a beanbag. It's a little bit smaller, so it might be harder to see, so you really have to be paying attention to it, okay? Keeping your eyes on it the whole time. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just toss it up in the air and catch it. If you're feeling a little brave, you can toss it a little higher. I'm going to start with a little toss. Then I'm going to throw it a little higher. See how I'm watching it the whole time? Or you can do what Mr. Lange is doing.
We can go back and
practice.
forth. We can
Back and
throw it
forth.
up with one hand and catch it with the other hand. Okay.
Whoa.
We can throw it really high and let it come low. Be creative, whatever you want to do, okay, friends? So we also have, let's use a beach ball. So once again, if you don't have one of these at home, that's okay. You can use any kind of ball you want, but this ball is a little lighter. So it won't hurt if it hits you in the head or in the shoulder, okay? Same thing. Toss the ball up into the air, keep your eyes on the ball, and try to catch it with two hands. So once again, it's a little windy out. It might fly, and I might not catch it, but it's okay. We can try again. So I'm gonna toss the ball in the air. Oh, right to me. Catch it with two hands, okay? One more time. Throw it up in the air. Keep your eyes on the ball. Catch it with two hands.
Wow.
We have all different size balls and stuff here. Whatever you have at home, you can use, okay? We have the kickball, which we use for the drop and catch. We have a beach ball to use in the air because we don't want it to come down and hit us in the head because that might hurt. We have the little ball for our littler hands. The best way to practice, though, is using scarves or towels because they float, okay? So when you throw them in the air, they're easier. They come down slower and they're easier to catch. Also, unfortunately, we don't have any balloons at school, but if you have balloons at home, they're a great way to practice catching.
Or
Oops, go ahead.
plastic shopping bags from ShopRite
great idea, Miss
or
Farley.
the dollar store. That's something that floats. It's a little bit bigger, and you can see it. You can see more of it, so it's easier to catch, and it'll come down slow. That's a fun thing to practice.
That is
too.
awesome. Let's go over real quick catching with a friend or a partner or a grown-up. We'll use the beach ball first because it's soft, so no one gets hit with the ball and gets hurt. Okay. So first things first. If Miss Farley has the ball, she can either throw the ball to me overhand, which we went over, or underhand. Right. So make sure we're pointing to our target, which would be me. We're stepping towards our target with our tape toe, and we're following through or throwing. Same thing underhand. Point, step, toss. So if she were to throw me the ball, if the ball's over my belly button, I want to make a triangle with my hands. I want my hands to look like this. Okay? So, first step, she throws me the ball. I'm making a triangle with my hands. She throws it to me. She's pointing, stepping, and throwing. And I'm going to catch the ball. We want to make sure our hands are soft. Pretend like you're catching an egg. So when you catch the ball, you catch it, and it's like a cushion. So go ahead, Miss Farley.
Point, step.
Cushion, okay? You want to brace the ball when you catch it, because if you catch the ball with your stone hands, this is what's going to happen. Oh, catch the ball in your hands and bring it back slowly. If she is throwing a ball to me under or low, we'll use the big kickball for this. I want to do the same thing. My eyes are on the ball. If it's below my belly button, I want to put my pinkies together and act like a glove, okay? So we want something like this. So Miss Farley's going to throw me the ball low.
Okay.
Like a egg. Remember, it's like an egg. So she throws it one more time. If I have stone hands, my hands aren't going to... Oh, it's going to go straight down. You want to make sure you brace the ball and bring it in. Okay? Let's think. Oh, one more thing before we end. Make sure your eyes are always on the ball because we do not want to get hit with the ball, okay? Keep your eyes forward and look at the object coming towards you. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it, Mr. Lange.
All right. Friends, send us videos, send us pictures of you catching. We'd love to see them. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, friends.